the geopolitical epicenter of the world, remains firmly anchored in Beijing today as Russian President. Vladimir Putin and Chinese President Xi Jinping conclude the core structural sessions of their high-profile two-day state visit. This monumental summit, marking Putin's 25th historic trip to the Chinese capital, follows immediately on the heels of U.S. President Donald Trump's departure from the country, turning mainland China into the absolute clearinghouse for global diplomacy this week. In a comprehensive joint declaration signed inside the Great Hall of the People, the two leaders officially codified an expansive strategic alignment that seeks to permanently reshape international relations, establish alternative financial networks to bypass Western-led infrastructure, and build a unified firewall against unilateral military or economic blockades. A primary operational breakthrough emerging from today's sessions is the formal introduction of an absolute mutual visa-free travel regime between Russia and China. This sweeping policy shift is designed to dramatically facilitate the unhindered movement of corporate executives, engineering specialists, energy logistics operators, and tourism networks across their shared borders. The Russian delegation explicitly broadcast state transcripts revealing that Moscow holds China's centuries-old cultural, artistic, and scientific achievements in exceptionally high esteem, framing this new border integration as a permanent bridge to bring their respective populations closer together in an increasingly fragmented international environment. Economically, the summit has paved the way for massive, long-term energy and manufacturing pacts through multilateral frameworks like BRICS and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO), further cementing China's role as a vital economic lifeline for Russian crude and natural gas exports. The underlying driving force behind this rapid diplomatic consolidation is the continuing fallout from global flashpoints, particularly the volatile military standoffs in the Middle East that have heavily disrupted maritime commerce. The joint declaration explicitly emphasizes that both Moscow and Beijing stand unified in defending international law and the provisions of the United Nations Charter in their entirety, contrasting their multipolar vision against what they characterize as aggressive Western hegemony. While Western intelligence watchdogs express deep concern over the long-term systemic implications of this deepening authoritarian alignment, Chinese diplomats maintain that their foreign policy remains balanced, pragmatic, and focused entirely on maintaining global supply chain stability. The rapid succession of both American and Russian presidential delegations in Beijing illustrates the immense diplomatic tightrope that President Xi Jinping is currently walking as China seeks to maximize its global trade leverage while simultaneously fortifying its core strategic alliances.